Jonathan from UKGB. S sound says A sound says A. T sound says T. P sound says P. I sound says E. N sound says E. T. S. B. E. T. P. T. E. Tin. T. A. Can. P. A. Can. Ta. A. P. Ta. A. T. Sat. A. T. Ant. A. P. Nap.
Good evening, everybody. You're watching Shalini. I'm the founder and director of Phonics Power, South India's leading phonics center. And today's topic that we are going to discuss is some of the phonic games that you could play at home and syllabification. So let's get into the program. So what are the games that you could play with the children with the resources that you have around you? So that's the first thing that we will be looking into. So I'm very glad to look at some of your videos and the efforts that are taken by the parents. I always believe that it is a collaboration between the parent. Learning is always a collaboration between the parent and the teacher, and that is what I'm watching now. So I'm really very happy to watch your videos and keep rocking the same way that you do as usual. So now to start with, so the first thing that we need to teach the children, the first thing that you expect your children to do is letter sound identification or the letter sound correspondence. So, is my child is my child thorough with the sounds? Is my child thorough with the letter sound correspondence? When I say the sound O, does my child pick the letter O? Or when I say N, does my child identify that this is the letter N? And if I say the word is my child able to identify the letter N? So this is what you need to do as the first step. And the second step is that, uh, you know, when I ask my child to blend the words together, is my child able to do it? So, for example, the first word that I'm putting here is tap. So, I have taught you some blending techniques yesterday. So, you could use that techniques to make them read the words. So, you can ask them to blend the word, say, app, t, a, p, tap. That's the second step. So, first is identification, letter sound correspondence. The next step is to blend. If I change the A with the E, is my child able to blend? E, T, T. And try and change the vowels and try to blend the words. So the next word is top. So top is top. So this is called a letter board that you could make at your home, and all you need is a black chart, and you need to make these pouches to place the cards in. These cards have to be little longer, so it goes into the letter board. And I highly recommend all the LKG and the UKG parents to have a letter board at home and play with your children. So you can make your own letter board now. So the next step is identification of the vowel sounds. So yesterday we learned the vowel sounds, right? So first of all we learned the short vowel sounds. So what are the short vowel sounds? Ah, eh, e, o, and ah. So when I show you the card, you can make some flashcards for your children. Initially, pick some three-letter word cards initially to go with. Later, you can replace it with four-letter words like hand, golf, or frog, or pond. So now I have three-letter word, that is CVC cards, picture cards with me. And now I also have something else with me. And this is called a vowel hand. You can make your own vowel hand, or you can even use your own fingers. Okay. So it is ah, eh, e, o, ah. And I picked a card cup. So the next step that you expect the child to do is, are they able to segment or break the word into sounds, small units of sound? So when I say cup, is my child able to identify the sounds ah in the word cup? So that's what you need to do the next. And also identify which letter says ah, or which vowel says ah. So the child has to, pick the ah or point to the ah. And the next card is cap. So ask the child to segment the word cap. So the sounds in cap are k, ah. So which is the vowel in cap? Children, are you there? Can you try? Yes. So yeah, we have it here. It's ah. The next word is pen. And what are the sounds in the word pen? Can you count the sounds in pen? Eh, hmm. So, which is the vowel in pen? Eh. And the next, lip, lip. What are the sounds in lip? L, I, lip. And where is it? It's here. Dog, d, o, g. And where is o? It's here. So that's the next step that you would be doing. Identifying the vowels in words. So most of the time, these vowels occur in the middle of a word. Okay, if it is a consonant, vowel, consonant word. Take the word hand. So the sounds in the word hand are a, d. And where is a? It's here. So this is a vowel hand, and you can use your little one's hand to make this vowel hand. So now your child can identify the letter sounds. The child knows the letter sound correspondence. They know which letter represents which sound. That's what I call letter sound correspondence. And the third step is to blend the words to the sounds together to get the word. So when I say the word jump, so the child has to say j, a, m, p, put it together and say jump. So, and the fourth thing that we just saw is identifying the vowel sounds in words, little words like cat, dog, pen, men, paw, pond, or pot. And then they are ready to read even longer words as well as spell any word. It might be three-letter word or a four-letter word or a longer word. So And if your children are ready to spell, that is put it in writing, you can always give them simple dictation. So you can start it again. The same pattern can be followed. CVC word and then four-letter word and then longer words. So take the children step by step. Okay, do not force the children to do a longer word at the first instant. Go slowly from simple to complex words. So the next thing that you need to do is, now my child is good with reading words. Now my child is good with spelling words. Now my child is ready to read books. So what type of books will you put your children through? So you need to look for decodable readers. So what are decodable readers? So decodable readers are books that you get either online, like you can find them online, you get free downloadable books, and again it should be simple for the child to read, and it should be age appropriate. So what are decodable readers? They are books. These books contain words which the child can read without any hesitation, or does not come across any tricky word or longer word. So the child starts with three-letter word and then complex one, four-letter word, and then put them through longer word, so they don't have an aversion towards reading. So you need to take them one step at a time, but reading is essential. Practice is needed. Without practice, I don't think we can achieve what we want. We are looking forward to children who can read fluently and spell accurately. So are we ready to do that? And remember, little steps and step by step from simple to complex words. So this is about phonics, and I'm here to tell you a small game that you can play with the children. Are you all ready, children? Okay, we are going to play a small game now. So come stand in front of the TV or computer, wherever you are. Just stand in front. Get up. Okay, so I'm going to tell a word today. I'm going to call out a word today, and you're going to tell me what are the sounds you could hear in the word. When I say the word top, okay, just listen to the word top. You all know the sounds, right? So now you know the sounds. You should be able to also identify the sounds by hearing them. So when I say the word top, so jump for one sound, jump once, and then for the op, jump another time, and the per. So you will jump 3 times in the place that you are in. So when I say top, come on, all of you jump. Op. So how many sounds are there in top? Yes, you're right. There are 3 sounds. So the next word is 10. 10. What are the sounds in 10? Jump. T. Eh. Wonderful. There are 3 sounds in 10. So the next word is hot. Hot. What are the sounds in hot? Jump. H. O. T. So how many sounds do we have in hot? 3. So in this way, they realize that the sounds, for each sound, I need to jump once, and I need to count the number of sounds in a word. I can go with even longer words like the word must. What are the sounds in must? S. So how many sounds in must? 4 sounds. And did you jump 4 times? Or you can hop. Okay. So the last word, we just use the word jump. Can we say the sounds in jump? Come on, all of you say the sounds in jump, and then jump too. So j, ah, how many sounds in jump? There are 4 sounds in jump. Okay, good job. Now all of you sit. I'm going to give you another game. Are you ready? So put your hands together like this. So as I move my hands, you are going to move your hands together just like what I do. Okay, and the game goes like this. I'm going to say those sounds and I'm going to put it together with my hand. The word is ah. Can you do it together with me? Ah. Now put it together. Tap, tap. Say together. Tap. What is the word we just read? Tap. The next word is, are you ready? The word is mug. Mug. So go, all of you put your hands like this. Ah, g. Mug. Put it together. Mug. Put it together. Mug. Wonderful. Very good. So this is called auditory blending. They hear the sounds and they put the words together. They don't get to see the letters. So I can keep on going with as many games. I can keep on going and I can tell you many games. But right now I need to switch to the next topic. Okay. So what is the next topic that we are going to talk today? So the topic that we are going to talk today, the second topic is about syllabication. So what is syllabication and why is it needed? So now my child is able to read 3-letter word, 4-letter word, even longer words like transport, inspector, ointment, or a word like dentist using sounds. But when it comes to academics, when he comes across words in his academic books, my child is finding difficult to read. He guesses a lot. So why is he guessing? Because he doesn't work out the whole word. So what is working out the whole word? He is not putting his sounds or he is not joining the word chunks together to get the word. Okay. So then you need to use or teach syllabication. So syllabication is a technique or process used to break longer words into smaller word chunks so it becomes manageable and children can put the word chunks together to read a long word, or while spelling they can use these word chunks and spell even difficult words. Take the word monument, right? Monument. So this is these word chunks. There are 3 word chunks in the word monument, and these chunks are called syllables. So what are syllables? Syllables are small word chunks that is there in the word. Okay, when you put these word chunks together, you get to read a longer word, and using syllabication technique, you can also spell difficult words. Okay, so can we learn how to syllabicate? There are few ways to syllabicate, and there are lot of syllable rules that teachers teach, right? But at the moment, today, I'm going to teach you some important or simple ways that you could use in your house. The children can do it themselves, or as parents you can help them. Okay, and the syllable rules, you can take the help of your teachers. Now the first technique for syllabication is, how do you break a long word into smaller word chunks? So we can do it naturally. Okay, we have this natural skill to break a long word. So each syllable contains a vowel sound. So when I say the word tiger, oh, I have one here. Okay, when I say the word tiger, yeah, that's a white tiger. So when I say the word tiger, how many syllables do you hear? Tiger. Okay, so can we, this technique is called clapping technique. Okay, can we do tiger? Okay, do not clap like this, you need to go slowly. So hold your hands. Yes, now clap. Tiger. So how many sounds in the word tiger? Sorry, how many syllables in the word tiger? There are 2 syllables. So how do you check whether you are right? So now put your hands on your under your chin. Okay, and now hold your chin. Don't press it. Don't kill yourself. Okay, just be gentle with you. Just put it gently under your jaw, and now say the word tiger. So, how many times did your jaw drop down? You could feel it. Okay, tiger. So, there were two instances your jaw touched your palm. Or you could put your hands like this, and this technique is called chin bumps. What is it called? Chin bumps. The first technique was clapping your hands for each syllable, and this is chin bumps. So keep it little low, as if it's not touching your chin. And now say tiger. How many times did your chin bump your fingers? Yeah, twice. So this is another way to check whether you're right. Okay. So we could also do with your our drum. So this is called beats. So words contain beats. These beats are nothing but syllables. Okay. So when I say tiger, there are two syllables. So let's look at the next word. What is this word? Elephant. Okay. So let's do elephant. Say elephant. So how many syllables do we have in elephant? There are three syllables. Now try it with your chin. Elephant. This is called. There's one more technique that you could do. This is called mirror technique. So you stand in front of the mirror and check how many times your mouth opens. The reason why your mouth opens is that I just told you a little while ago that each syllable contains a vowel sound. So your mouth automatically opens to say a vowel sound. That's how you count your syllables too. So this is called beat, finding through beats. Okay, this number of syllables in a word, and this is chin bumps, and this is clapping technique. Okay, so the next word is, what is this? Sand castle. Okay, sorry, sand clock. Okay, or sand castle. So how do you do it? Sand castle. So how many castle? So say it again. Sand castle. So how many syllables are there in sand castle? Sand castle. So there are three syllables in sand castle. And what about sand clock? Sand clock. So how many syllables are there in sand clock? There are only two syllables. Now let's just put it aside. There's another word, and lick your lollipops. So can you say the syllable count in the word lollipop? Can you check? Lollipop. So how many sounds in the word lollipop? How many syllables in the word lollipop? Three. So now we just learned clapping to find out your syllable count. We learned the clapping technique. We learned your chin bump technique, and we learned your beat, your drum beat technique, and we also talked about looking at your mirror and the mirror technique. Now this is the fifth one I can say. What I have done here is I have split the syllables. I've written it on a card, and I have jumbled it and put it up for the children to find out the word. I say the word is fantastic. Now can you find the syllables and put it in order? So the word goes like this. Fantastic. So the child, if you're teaching a younger one, maybe a grade 1 child, when you do this, they find it very easy because they know the word. You have just told them the word. All they need to find is the appropriate word chunks or syllable and put it together to get the word. Okay. So the next one is, you all know it and you all love it, right? Love it, isn't it? So it is television. The word is television. So La. Just a minute. Tella. Okay, we got it. So isn't it simple? So all you need is some cards and a marker to make your children understand syllable concept. And this is called jumbled syllable technique. Okay, so there were five techniques that we have learned, and we are going to use the chin bum with some words. Okay, shall we put your fingers beneath your chin? And now shall we try? So the first word is vanish. Vanish. So what are the sound? Can you make the syllables in? Can you check the syllables in vanish? Vanish. So how many syllables? There are two syllables. Okay, let's do the next word. Toilet. Toilet. So there are two syllables. Now, always remember that whenever you have double letters, okay, so like the word apple, okay, break in between the consonants. So, or the word rabbit, break in between the double consonants. Break in between the double consonants. So, rabbit, rab. So, the word is furry. Okay, so put your, yeah, now try furry. Okay, let's do our clapping technique. Okay, so the clapping technique is butterfly. Can we do butterfly clap? Come on, don't clap it faster. Go slowly. Butterfly. We know that in between two consonants we need to break. So butterfly. So the next word is broomstick. Broomstick. So how many syllables in broomstick? There are two syllables. Let's go for a longer word like umbrella. So umbrella. So there is again double consonants in umbrella. So you need to break in between the double letters. So these are some of the techniques that you do for teaching the children to learn syllabication. Syllabication is a technique that you can use for reading. So you need to ask them to read fan, as, fantas, fantastic, tick, fantastic. Okay, that's how you put the syllables together to read longer words. And I have some long words here. You can also give them long words and ask them to syllabicate by breaking the word with your pencil or your chalk. So remember. So remember. So how many syllables? One, two, and three. So there are three syllables in the word remember. So the next word is disagree. So disagree. So there are two syllables in the word disagree. So for elder students, okay, so maybe children in fifth grade or fourth grade, you come across sign in words like this in your science, right? So you know that you always split in between double consonant. So for little. So there are three syllables in the word follicle. Membrane. Membrane. Okay. So how do I do get something about, I do get some idea about syllables, but how can I train my child to spell? Okay. So for example, I want my child to write the word equipment, which is a longer word, isn't it? So let me try equipment. Okay. So equip. equip, mm, eh, mm, so equipment. So there are three syllables in the word equipment, and my child needs to sound out while writing. So what is sounding out? It's initially when you start with phonics, sounding out is counting the sounds. But here our children are older enough and they need to start writing longer words like equipment or monument or enormous. Okay, enormous or delicious. So how do I write delicious? So li, she, us. Okay, so delicious. Okay, they need to break it, understand it, and sound it out while writing. Okay, I've written li, Delhi, she, us. Right? So whenever you hear us sound at the end, it's mostly in longer words, it's made by OUS. There are so many syllable rules, so many, I can call it, prefixes, suffixes. There are so many concepts that your school will be teaching you with to learn or spell longer words. Okay, so like the word venture, so the ch sound is being made by the T-U-R-E at the end. Okay, and the word shun, in the word television, SION makes a shun sound, but in the word vision, SION makes the shun sound. So, or no, in television, SION makes the shun sound, and in the word nation, TION makes the shun sound. And in vision, the SION makes Jan sound. Okay, so there's a J in vision. So there's a lot to learn. English has 7 million words, and there are so many concepts that you need to learn. Sometimes sound is the same, spellings differ. Sometimes spellings are the same and sounds differ. So, you need to bring an awareness in children about this language, and you should give a lot of reading practice to the children and expose them to words and how it works. Right? You can use your newspaper. All you need is your newspaper. If you want them to find out, just ask them to find out some long words and make them syllabicate for you and enjoy the process. Now, I do remember I have few sounds left to teach you. So the next group of sounds, this is the sixth group in Jolly Phonics. So in Jolly Phonics, we have 7 groups. And we have taught you the first 5 groups, and I'm going to teach you the next. Okay, the letter Y, the sound the letter Y says is yeah. Can you do the action? Yeah, yeah, that's right. So like in the word yellow, like in the word yak, like in the word yes. The letter sound X makes is, it's like clicking your camera. Okay, I do have a camera. So take your camera, click it. So that is a sound the letter X makes. The next sound is ch, 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 like how your trains chug, right? How does it chug? Ch, ch, ch. And when you're making a lot of noise, what does the teacher say? Shh, shh, shh. Like in the word shop, like in the word sheep, like in the word brush. And this TH has 2 sounds. One is called voiced and the other one is called unvoiced. Voiced, unvoiced. The sound that voiced makes is the. And the next, your tongue comes out and or you almost like it's spitting your sound. So, like in the word thick, like in the word thin, like in the word moth, thirst, th says in the next, that is unvoiced sound. and the voice makes the, like in the words father, mother, this and that. Okay, so Q and U. Okay, so you know that they always come together, right? Can you ever see them apart? I mean, at least for the letter Q, does it come alone? No, they're always together, and they say qua, 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 like in the word queen, like in the word question, like in the word quiz. So it is qua, qua, and the action is with both your hands, like the quacking duck, qua, qua, qua. The next sound is ow. Okay, so these two letters come together and say ow. Can you do the action? Ow. Yes, like in the word cloud, mouth, shout. The OU says ow. The next sound is oi. Oi. Like in the word point, join, oil. It is oi. You. I want to play with you. I like you. Okay, so it's you. And the next one is okay, the action we do this way is that we put the mixer and we try to mix the things together. And what sound do we make? So that is the sound the letter ER says. It is Can you do the action? Er. Like in the word our little tiger. Right? Tiger. So do you hear the You're right. The next sound is ah. Like in the word garden, farmer, arm. These two letters they come together to say ah, and even you find this in my name, Shalini. So you have the ah in my name too. In the word park, shark, you have ah. That's a sound. It means it is like opening your mouth wide and say ah. So we are done with 42 sounds, and um, most importantly, you should understand that English is a unique. It has its own ways and means, and it has a different approach to reading. It is not a fully phonic language. It sometimes it has sounds are the same and the spellings differ. Sometimes the spellings are the same and sounds differ. For example, read and read, see and see. That is, one is the to look at somebody. Let's see, SEE, and you have the ocean or the beach or the sea. So SEA also says sea, right? So where in both these words, in read and read, the spelling is the same, but the pronunciation differs. In the word see, the spelling is the same, but the meanings differ. The sound, the pronunciation, everything is same, like in C, but the meaning differs. So there's a lot that your children learn in school, and just having an awareness. I'm very happy that Velamal is giving you this awareness to the parents first of all. So in turn, I'm sure that your children get to know how this language works. So this language is it's very important to all of us, not only for global communication. It's not only for communication globally, but also to read and understand our core subjects. So give a lot of importance to this language at home. Make them read books, newspaper, get them children magazines, right? So if you can do this, I'm sure our kids will rock as usual. Okay, before I uh, sign off, I have something for you, and this is called a mystery bag. Okay, this is for the little ones who have been sitting here wanting to know, is there something for me? Is there some game for me? Yeah, I have something inside. So I'm gonna just take out one by one whatever I have inside this mystery bag, and you are going to tell me what is the beginning sound in these words. Are you ready? Yeah, good. What is this? B, b, brush. So what is the beginning sound in brush? B. So the next one I will not say. What is this little duck? So what is the first sound in duck? What is the beginning sound in duck? Duck. And you have something here. What is this? It's a helicopter. And what sound does it begin with? Huh? Helicopter. And you have something else here. Can you guess what it is? It's an elephant. So, what sound does an elephant begins with? The word elephant. Eh, eh, elephant. Now I have a, that's a whistle. So, what sound does a whistle begins with? Woof, woof. And I have a cute little ch chair. So, what is the first sound in the word chair? Ch ch. So, parents can collect little things like this, and you can check whether the child can identify the beginning sounds. So, I have something that's last. I know you all like it and love it. Love this boy. Who is he? Chin Shan, right? So, ch, chin. So thank you so much for watching me, and this is Shalini signing off from you today, and look forward to tomorrow's session on grammar. Thank you so much, and feel free to contact us for any of your queries. Thank you.